I'm now pleased to introduce this year's convocation speaker. Alicia Carroll is a first-generation alumna of the College of Arts and Sciences, having earned a bachelor's degree in biology in 1988. Today, she owns a thriving medical practice in North Carolina dedicated to ophthalmic, plastic, and reconstructive surgery. Naturally inquisitive by nature, Dr. Carroll credits the liberal arts for sparking her interest in medical school. It also instilled in her the confidence and entrepreneurial spirit to eventually strike out on her own. Following a student scholar year at the renowned Johns Hopkins Wilmer Eye Institute, Dr. Carroll earned a medical degree from the Robert Wood Johnson Medical School, an experience capped off by a residency at the SUNY Downstate Medical Center in Brooklyn. Shortly thereafter, Dr. Carroll was one of 12 residents accepted into the American Academy of Ophthalmology's 2-year fellowship in ophthalmic, plastic, and reconstructive surgery, which she completed at the University of Toronto. In time, Dr. Carroll relocated to North Carolina, where in 2005, she opened and has since remained the sole proprietor of the only independently owned and operated ophthalmic, plastic, and reconstructive center in the state. When she's not involved with corrective cosmetic and reconstructive surgery following trauma or other medical conditions of the face and eyes, Dr. Carroll oversees a range of non-invasive and non-surgical procedures. Also dedicated to the idea of responsible citizenship, Dr. Carroll is a member of the Board of Visitors of the College of Arts and Sciences and the board of the Catawba County Health Partners in North Carolina. She is a longtime supporter of the creative and performing arts as well. So please give a warm Syracuse welcome to Dr. Alicia Carroll.
Dean Rolland, Dean Van Slyke, thank you for the honor of being this year's convocation keynote speaker. Dean Greenberg, thank you for the warm welcome home. To the esteemed faculty, administration, the College of Arts and Sciences Board of Visitors, and a very special thank you to Fran Radel, who is responsible for reconnecting me to the university through the Board of Visitors. To my fellow alumni, my sorors of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, family, friends, but most importantly, to you, the graduates. Good morning. When I think of the College of Arts and Sciences, the building that once housed this entire university, and the Maxwell School of Citizenship and Public Affairs, both of which sit on a rolling hill, I believe more than ever they are nests, perched high, akin to that of an eagle's nest, where the young are nurtured for lives of distinction. And today, as I look out onto this thicket of caps and gowns, I can't help but see a gathering of young fledglings ready to take flight. It is from this nest where I developed my wings some years ago, where professors, faculty, and dean helped me to create my vision. So think of me speaking with you today as a fully fledged eagle, coming full circle to impart wisdom to you as you begin your next journey. In keeping with the task assigned to me today, I would like to share with you a story, a true story. 3 years ago, when you were freshmen, probably studying for your finals, I did what many thought was crazy. From 14,000 feet, the equivalent of 10 Empire State Buildings, I chose to jump out of a perfectly good airplane for the first time in my life. Yes, it was my very first leap, literally. While there, some thought this decision was daunting, and for others, perhaps it was crazy. But for me, it was nothing more than another carefully calculated risk, a small ounce of courage, and the inner spirit of an eagle. These three things have been an integral part of my journey since I first set my sights on a career in medicine. While there, when asked by my videographer if I was afraid, I answered, honestly, no. When we reached the altitude at which times the doors opened, again he asked, how are you now? Are you afraid? Not yet. And then he stopped and gave me a curious stare and remarked, well, I hope to see you outside at 120 miles per hour. Honestly, I rolled my eyes. At this point, he was really getting on my nerves. I returned his stare and replied, I will be there. The experience was surreal. The ascent to the dive site, the thrill of swooping down from 14,000 feet at what they told me was a speed of 120 miles per hour. And then there was an abrupt stop, after which I was floating effortlessly in the air, a boundless sky, free. Behind me were clouds, beneath me was wind, but in front of me was an unencumbered view of the skyline of Charlotte, North Carolina, some nearly 50 miles into the distance. To say that this was an incredible experience would be an understatement. It was the adventure of a lifetime. Parents and families, no, I am not encouraging your children to leave here and jump out of an airplane. I am merely sharing with them three things that helped me to enjoy an adventure of a lifetime and a career that has risen to a prodigious level. And even if you have no interest in skydiving or a career in medicine, I believe that each of you has everything that you need to enjoy your dreams in an awe-inspiring way. A moment ago, I analogized your future paths to that of an eagle, and let me tell you why. It is because eagles nurture their young in the nest, and they test them frequently to assure their readiness to take flight and soar, to soar with grace and a precision that help them face life's seasons. Eagles are the only birds on our continent that will fly above the storm. They don't migrate to warmer climates in search of conditions that would not adversely challenge them. And as you leave here today, you will soon learn that life will present its own challenges, storms of sort. Eagles face unafraid the storms of life. These birds have a keen and broad focus, and they quickly assess their environment. They also have the ability to execute with great precision, something that is unmatched by any other bird. Your diverse curriculum has trained you to be agile thinkers, and you have a keen focus while not losing sight of the broad horizon in front of you. Like you, these birds have many gifts over which they are great stewards. I encourage you to learn from their example. You have all successfully passed your test, and today's ceremony of achievement and excellence marks your mastery of what's needed to take flight and soar. And though you're all seated here together here right now, momentarily you will be called individually, symbolic of your first flight, one that you will take alone, with your sights on a horizon that is uniquely yours. For several of you, you will receive high honors today. Your example of excellence, I congratulate you. For others, you are celebrating individual, personal victories. Your hard work has further empowered you and all who know of them. I celebrate you. And for those of you for whom getting to this day was anything but easy, know that your seat at this ceremony tells the world how relentless you are in rising above life's challenges. You've demonstrated an ability to navigate through the storm to the bright horizon of today. I salute you. All of you are eagles in your own right, and success will be yours. On this momentous day, I believe the very best of Syracuse University is released into the world to unleash your incredible potential. The world will be watching, and I personally know of one young eagle who has been privately cheering you on. You see, unbeknownst to me, a few weeks ago, my niece, Reese Moorhead, who incidentally is turning 11 years old today, was listening as I practiced this speech. And while working on her puzzle, she turned to me and said very matter-of-factly, "Auntie, not only will they fly, they will soar, because that's what eagles do." Sometimes these little beings have their own unique way of letting you know that they too are anxiously awaiting their turn. The class of 2018, today is your day. It is your time. Take your ascent. Good luck. Go far. But most importantly, fly with the grace of an eagle in the direction of your dreams. Congratulations.